Thank you, Mary Kathleen Waldner from Conway. It's my honor and privilege to testify on behalf of the Hartleyville. Everyone has a story. Everyone makes choices that changes their lives forever. Mine's a very simple one. Over 30 years ago, my roommate asked me to take her to get an abortion. She got pregnant from her cousin. I didn't question because I didn't want to lose her friendship, so I took her. We drove to a very tall skyscraper building in downtown Los Angeles, and we walked into a very large room on about the 10th floor with a huge TV with playing cartoons. There was a group of guys watching. I left Jenny in a room signing her name. There was no counseling, nothing. She turned and gave me a faint smile that sickens my stomach to this very day. After 2 weeks nursing her on a couch in a fetal position in our apartment, my dear friend told me if there had been a window open in that surgery room, she would have jumped out. She told me the sight of me sickened her. She hated me to leave. I did. Shortly after, I decided to get smart and figure out what I'd help do. I went to view a documentary called The Silent Scream. Halfway through, I passed out. I walked out of the room, I got a splashed water on my face. I went back in and forced myself to watch it. I never knew there were so many different ways to abort a baby, and how grotesque and vile it is to see a pile of baby limbs in a trash can. I had no clue what I had done. I had no clue about anything except regret. All of us are here because we are alive. Every bill in this legislative session comes down to one thing. In my mind, it's very simple. All the bills for highways, health, planning, prosperity, jobs in our state wouldn't mean anything if we weren't alive, if there wasn't life. We want the state of Arkansas to prosper, to grow, to be all the beautiful, wonderful state it can be. But without life, that's not possible. I look out my garden, I see a red cardinal. What a gorgeous, beautiful sight it is, especially in the dead of winter. It has a very small heart, but it fills my heart with joy. How much more a life of a child? If only I could go back. And tell Jenny I would be with her all 9 months. I'd support her. I'd be there at the birth. I'd be there if she chose to adopt that baby. I'd be with her all the way. Oh, how I wish I could go back. I can't. I can't go back. But that life has changed mine forever. And I speak on that little boy's life. I call him Danny because I like to have a name. And I would ask you, this legislative body, to vote for life. Many people regret what they've done. I'm just one of many. Don't let anybody tell you that there's no emotional damage to abortions. That's a lie. It has damaged me deeply that I was part of it. I know that Norma McCourtney, is an infamous Roe versus Wade, now regrets her decision. She's changed. She's now a pro-life advocate. I just think this is a very clear, simple bill. When something has a heartbeat, it's alive. Allow it to live. Allow it to tell its story and grow this wonderful state. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Any
One
questions?
for the record.
Yes.
You're a brave woman, and I appreciate your testimony. And I think that your words today have a lot to do with what happened a long time ago. So please be at peace, and I appreciate your testimony. Thank you.
Is there anyone that wishes to speak against the bill? I believe I have one. Sklar.
I was just thank you.
Ma'am.
I can't turn my thing on.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, you don't want to follow that.